Hello, it's Christy with Creative Profits Academy and Creative Freedom Lifestyle. Today I'm going to introduce to you a new crypto platform called XAB Club. It's a website that will take your XRP and compound it 4 times. So let's say you bought 50 XRP. At the end, you'll have 200 XRP. So let me show you how this platform works. So the first thing you need to understand about XRP is that XRP is kind of like a crypto asset that you hang on to. It's not necessarily going to generate you a lot of money at the beginning. It fluctuates up and down like a lot of cryptos, like Bitcoin and Ethereum go up and down. The difference with XRP and the reason we're investing in it now is that it's an asset that has the potential to grow exponentially in the next few years. Because last year, with the passing of certain legislative bills that allowed the banks, especially here in the US, to start adopting XRP for transactions. And it's not just XRP, but different crypto transactions. There are a lot of analysts that believe that XRP, which is priced right around $2 right now, is set to grow exponentially in the next few years because right now the banking system, whenever you send a wire transfer, it uses something called the SWIFT system. And with the SWIFT system, it's a super slow process here in the US to send a wire transfer. And if you use the normal wire transfer process with SWIFT, it typically takes 5 business days for that banking transaction to settle between the banks. But by switching to crypto, using something like XRP, the banks can increase the speed of the transactions down from 5 days to just minutes. So the crypto system that our banks are due to transfer over, utilizing something like XRP, will likely grow exponentially, and many analysts think this XRP digital cryptocurrency will likely grow from $2 to the thousands of dollars in the next few years, even potentially $10,000. So buying a little bit of XRP now and compounding in a system like this XLab XRP system, compounding system, taking your 50 XRP, which is the basic package, you have to start with 50 XRP and 1 XRP for fees, can likely make you a lot of money. So not that this is going to happen really fast, but we're going to just hang on to this asset. We're going to compound it and then let it sit in our wallets, just kind of keeping it as a hedge in case at some point it actually does grow to that level, or even lower levels. You just sell a little XRP can really help you with getting out of debt. So this is more of a long-term investment opportunity here with XRP rather than something you're going to make daily income to live off of. This is more something you're just going to buy and hold. So let's get started. Once you get into your package here with XAB Club, the first thing you got to do is fund these packages, and you'll click on your home tab. And here in your home tab, there's something called Fund Wallet. You'll click this right here, add funds, and there's a process that you go through. I did this already in a video call, and so I'm going to patch over to that video and you can watch me transfer funds from Coinbase. It's not really cash. I'm transferring XRP that I bought in Coinbase over to this platform. And in another case, I converted XRP that were different crypto in my wallet, and I transferred through Simple Swap that XRP from my wallet that I had converted from another crypto, and I transferred that XRP directly into the system. So the thing to remember, you don't buy this with cash. You buy it, you bring in XRP into this platform that you've already either converted in XRP from another crypto source, or you bought it straight from your bank or your debit card through Coinbase. You'll buy the XRP and then bring it in. So let's get started with the call.
See, here's your fund wallet. Now, from your fund wallet, this is where you can send it to Coinbase or whatever.
Okay.
It's also how you get money in here too.
So we'll click this, and this was, the commissions, but let's say I want to bring in some money from my trust wallet, because I do have a little bit,
Hmm.
I can go ahead and click add funds.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. And see, we can start as little as 10 XRP.
Yeah.
But I do the next package level with the first package level is 50.
Hmm.
One. So, whoops. Oh, it's showing USD balance, but because that's the current price. But let's say I did 51, I wanted to bring 51 in.
Hmm.
This is, let's say you wanted to bring your own money, you had 51 XRP in Coinbase, or you had 51 XRP in Trust Wallet, which I've got both because I wanted to try this out. So we'll hit submit, confirm yes, and then I'm going to walk through how do I do this. Okay, what is this telling me? I guess I continue that, right? And
Yeah.
then,
So here's something that's important. Um, with this program, everybody is, it's kind of like DNX. Everybody is sending their XRP to the same big wallet. So the way they know it's yours is you have to, they give you what's called a tag. And when
destination
you're
tag.
sending the XRP here, there's a place where you can put in that tag. Whether you're sending from Coinbase or Uphold or whatever, you add the tag. That way they know it's your XRP and they can put it into your account when they get it. You would copy that address for sending, and then it's also going to ask you for the tag too.
Yeah. So I'm doing this through Trust Wallet, and I've already converted into XRP out of my one of my DNX payments on Tron. So I converted it to XRP. XRP is on the XRP chain. So XRP is what you use in Simple Swap to swap it out
Yep.
from Tron or whatever you're in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click send. The wallet I'm getting, I already copied this, but I'll do it again. Recipient's going to be this address right here. Make sure it matches, which it is. Then the destination tag, I copy that and I paste that in here with Trust Wallet. It looks like it's pretty simple. I haven't done this with Coinbase yet. We're going to find out when I start sending the XRP out of Coinbase, but the amount will be 51 because I told it 51. Oh, something to note about Trust Wallet. I do believe they retain one of your XRPs if you're converting out of one across the chains or whatever you're doing. Make sure you always leave at least one XRP in Trust Wallet, because I do believe, in addition to the fees with I think just having it in XRP, doesn't that just cover the fees as well? Like when it reduces and moves across, it requires a one XRP balance. I believe I read that somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway, okay,
That sounds right.
I think that's what they're doing, kind of like gas fees. I think that's how XRP handles its gas fees. But anyway,
Uh,
let's go ahead and hit preview.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, from to, and that's the new tag. Yep, MT's at the end, so I know that's correct. Destination tag looks correct. And then I'll go ahead and confirm. All right, it looks like it went through. Do I do anything on this screen?
No, I think you're good. You can go back to the website.
Okay, so go back to the home, and oh yeah, see, it's funded to the wallet. Perfect. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and open a package. We'll do another 50. I'll go ahead and open a new package using the funds I just sent in. I just sent my XRP from the Trust Wallet in here. So I guess we click on package. I'm going to add a package. I'll go ahead and pick this package. I'm going to submit. Or did I? I don't think I submitted it yet. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and confirm. I don't think I did that already. So now that it's confirmed, Miller, what's my next move? Because I told it to add a package. Do I have to do something? Just click on it since it was from my wallet?
Yeah, you have to you try clicking on the robot, see if you can
Okay.
activate it.
Submit.
Yeah,
Confirm.
yeah.
All right. Looks like it's happy. All right. We got my first you helped me with the other one when we did it, but I hadn't sent from my trust wallet yet. So it looks like that was a pretty simple process.
Yeah, and I guess we need to tell them about how every Monday night or Tuesday during the day they gotta reactivate their robots every week.
Yeah, so this is kind of a funny program. It unlike Veritas that will just continue compounding and you don't have to do anything. This one every Monday, and do you know the time, Miller? Was it like 4 p.m. Mountain Time or what
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Any time after 4 p.m. Mountain Time because it's like midnight in Norway or somewhere is where and so that's when it becomes Tuesday in Norway. So then pretty much from four or five PM Mountain Time till I don't know, 4 or 5 PM Tuesday, you've got this window where you got to click on each of your robots. They'll all be gray. They won't be blue and colorful like this. They'll be gray. And so when you first buy a robot, like you just did, Christy, you can activate it on the spot. But pretty much every week after that, you have to go in here, click on each of your robots. They'll turn from gray to blue, and you get another week of earning that way. It's a manual process that they've left in, I guess, because they want to keep people engaged. I guess they don't want it to be too passive. I don't know, but
I kind of think that's the case. They want
yeah,
everybody to be engaged on,
yeah.
you know, continually active here. And
Hmm.
I'm guessing that's the case. I think Coinbase, I'm going to take a quick peek at Coinbase on how to transfer in. And just a note on this, I don't know if this is why Alyssa raised her hand.
Hmm.
Um, Alyssa, whenever you want to ask your question, feel free
Hmm.
to jump on and ask your question. But I do know Alyssa found this out being in Canada that you cannot access this XLab program without having a VPN. So just
Wow.
putting that out there. It's apparently Canadians aren't allowed to go in the normal route. But for us here in the United States, we're fine. We can just come to the site and create an account and do all of that.
Mm.
Now, Matt, I see you have your hand raised. So before we go over to Coinbase and see how we do this with Coinbase, go ahead and ask your question.
Once you have a package and you have external XRP somewhere else, which I do in this case, can you add them to your package or the package just stays at 50 or 100 or whatever it is until the package is finished?
I do believe it is an add a new package. I don't think they
Yeah.
have a top off feature. I haven't seen
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just buy more packages.
And I
And
can buy those additional packages by bringing in my already owned XRP from some other place and then
Yeah.
put them in that fund wallet and then buy a package from by using that fund.
yeah,
Yeah, that
and
and that's what I did too.
oh,
Okay.
good grief. It's got to verify that I'm legit, whatever. I wanted to show
Mhm.
you guys on the, where we fund wallets. What I like about um, this fund wallet option is that they do let you start. Let's see, when you add funds, like if you notice here, you can start as little as 10 XRP. So XRP is rising right now. It's been kind of going back a couple days and then it's going back up. So when you get a little funds, you may not have enough for one package, but you could start adding to your wallet, like just 10 XRP if that's all you got. I've got a little bit cleared in Coinbase, so I'm going to try adding to my wallet now. And as you add, then once you have enough for your package, you can bring it in here. In fact, I'm probably going to do some of that. I wanted to buy one of the bigger packages, but I haven't gotten enough funds together for that. And so I really like that. They allow you a minimum of 10, but you can just add as you have, XRP accumulated wherever you're accumulating it.
So we can buy XRP right here in this site without having to go to an exchange first.
Well, you do have to go. Okay, you're not. I didn't buy the XRP. You saw me in the video here. I had already bought the XRP through Trust Wallet. Oops, let me go back. Like in XRP right here, I've been buying this, but the way I did it is I took my earnings. In this particular case, I took my earnings right off of Tron. You know how we get off of DNX. When DNX pays us, I have been saving. some up here in XRP in my wallet, but I'm going to move that into here and just fund my wallet in here until I get it to the package level that I want to buy next. And I can technically do the next level up. You know, their packages, I'll go back. I just wanted to show you that. But like the packages, so the key first is fund your wallet. And however you do it, you could, if you take it off of your earnings, it could be your earnings from Tron. You do your simple swap. You can convert it back to your wallet in XRP and send it in here. Or you can take it in MetaMask when, well, I'm not doing that right now. So, okay, but MetaMask, you know, when we get a Veritas open to where we can sell some of our Veritas VBA, we can convert that out of Veritas's VBA into DAI stablecoin, and through Simple Swap, convert that into XRP, and it comes into here. The key is it has to be an XRP before you can bring it into this platform. And when you bring it into this platform as XRP, you first start by adding funds to your wallet, like you saw me do. I added, it's not cash, I'm adding XRP out of my, in this case, Trust wallet. But you could also do it with Coinbase. I figured tonight would be fun to send a little bit in, and I could fund the wallet straight, you know, with XRP straight out of my Coinbase, sending some in. So let's say I'm going to just go ahead and do 50 because I got enough to cover the fees anyway. So 51 would be for one package. I'm going to bring 50 in, but I'm going to just do this for right now. Either that or I'll pull it right out of the other one. But so they give you, they give you the wallet right here. So here in Coinbase, I have this amount that I've saved. And so let's say I click on XRP and I'm going to send it. Maybe not quite that way. XRP, there, the three dots. You know how to do send out of Coinbase? So you could buy it through Coinbase, or you can convert it out of your DNX when you get earnings from DNX. You can send, you know, to whichever wallet you want to hold it. Or in this case, I'm going to send it straight from my Coinbase into my fund wallet. So we'll go right back. My fund wallet in XLab. Here is the wallet that I need to fund. So it's NZY. I always make note of the last few characters. Go to my Coinbase. I'm going to send it from here. Hit enter. And XRP Ripple would be the default. Oh, hey Miller, can you tell me, do we need to add the Ripple XRP to Coinbase because I don't have any cash in here, or will Coinbase automatically calculate this? Do you know?
No, our Coinbase will. You talking about for fees or what?
Yeah, because it's saying it's going to go through the Ripple network, which is what XRP is based on. Do I need to add fees here, or will Coinbase do that automatically?
No. Coinbase will they'll just add they'll just pull it from wherever they can get it from.
Okay, good. So I selected that. Now I got to put the XRP tag, which we get from our wallet address. Here we'll grab this tag, destination tag 272. I'm going to my Coinbase. I'm going to paste that tag in. Now I'm going to hit continue because now Coinbase is going to send this with this tag, which is going to tell this platform on XLab that this is my deposit. So I'll hit continue. I'm going to do 50. Yeah, preview. And then they'll do their fees or whatever they're going to do. So we'll find out what those fees are. But I'm going to go ahead and, does that look like I did that right, Miller? Or do you see anything I may have done wrong on it?
That's not going to be 50 XRP. That's $50.
I see what they just did. Thank you. Yeah, I was just looking. I'm like, oh, good grief. Okay, how do you change that?
Good catch. They're showing you the amount of XRP you're getting actually right
At the
down there.
bottom there, see the little arrows, Christy?
Yeah.
Hit that.
Yeah.
And
At
it'll
the bottom
swap out.
oh, there we go.
token.
Ah,
Now put in 50.
okay, let's try that. Yeah, I gotta learn this. I haven't done the Coinbase one. 50. Come on, you silly thing. 50.
There you go.
Okay. All right. We'll see how that works. Okay, now I'll hit preview.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, it does. So it's good to know about those little arrows. I was like going, wait, it said less. It was less XRP. I'm double checking. Okay, so I have NZY. And before I hit enter, I always like to double check everything to confirm. NZY, yep. And then the destination tag 272, and it starts with 208. Look back over here, destination tag 208 and 272. Looks correct. Okay, so go back here. Now I'm going to send. All right, I think we got it. So we're at least getting this on video so we know how to fund from either Trust Wallet or from your Coinbase. That's what it looks like. We'll hit done. So yeah, even though you know how Coinbase is, they hang on to your assets whenever you buy, so you do have to give it a little bit of time. You know, I've been working on buying XRP for a good solid week and a half now. Just getting the XRP in, and not all of it's cleared for sending. So, but I thought tonight we'd have enough to do our quick test, and it looks like we did. So that's good news. All right, so I funded my wallet, and now I'm going to go ahead and open a package. So right next to the home screen is packages. Add a package. I'm going to select down here. I'm going to go ahead and do the 101 because I have that in my wallet. We'll submit. Yes. Click your little robot. One cycle, and it always does that. And to renew each cycle when it's done, you'll just click on this, and every cycle finishes at the end, right around 4 o'clock Mountain Time. You'll get a new. It'll be like gray. It'll look like a new one, but it's really not. It just means that you need to agree to another cycle. So I'm just going to let these guys earn. And they earn 4 times the amount that's there. So we'll go to the home. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to cap at 1200 XRP. That's when all of these will be done. And once they hit that 1200, I can easily change, I can buy, let's see their packages again. So once it hits 1200, I can start them again with this package, 1000. And then the 200, I could do 2 of these 100 packages again and kind of build up that way to build my XRP over time. So that's my strategy.